When soldiers of the Second World War marched into battle, they carried more than rifles, ammunition and rations. Hidden in their uniforms, tucked away in pouches or sewn into seams, was something far less talked about, but just as important: the escape kit. For men captured behind enemy lines, cut off from their units, or stranded in hostile territory, this small collection of tools meant the difference between imprisonment and freedom, or sometimes between life and death. These kits were not glamorous, but they were clever, compact, and designed with ruthless practicality. They reveal how seriously armies took the threat of capture, and how much thought went into giving soldiers a fighting chance if the worst happened. The escape kit was more than just a pouch of tools. The British pioneered many of these kits, especially for their airmen. Pilots shot down over occupied Europe were often equipped with small, discreet kits containing items like compasses, maps printed on silk, saws hidden in buttons, and small amounts of concentrated food. The United States and Germany also developed versions, tailoring them to the environments their men might face. What made these kits remarkable was their size and ingenuity. Soldiers could carry them unnoticed, and many items were disguised as ordinary objects so that even if searched, a guard might miss them. The modern lesson here is that survival tools should be compact, multi-purpose, and easy to hide or carry. Whether for hiking, camping, or just general preparedness, a survival kit that fits in your pocket or is disguised as everyday items is always more valuable than bulky gear you can't keep on hand. Maps printed on silk became a soldier's silent guide. Paper maps were basically useless if they got wet, so many World War II escape kits included maps printed on silk or rayon. They folded tightly, made no noise when unfolded, and could survive rain, mud, or sweat. Some were even printed with multiple routes, showing rivers, roads, and railways that could lead a fugitive back to safety. Today, the same idea really applies to carrying waterproof navigation aids. Laminated maps or modern equivalents like Tyvek sheets follow the same principle of durability. Technology might give us GPS, but when the batteries die, a durable, weatherproof map remains just as vital as it was for a downed pilot back in 1944. Hidden compasses guided men in the shadows. A compass was often the single most important tool. British escape kits sometimes hid compasses inside uniform buttons, belt buckles, or even pencils. These miniature devices helped prisoners of war and stranded soldiers orient themselves discreetly without attracting attention. American kits issued to airmen over Europe often contained small magnetic compasses alongside the maps. For modern survivalists, the lesson is redundancy. Always carry a compact compass, even as a backup to electronic navigation. Just as a World War II soldier relied on a button-sized compass to find his way through occupied territory, you can rely on a backup compass if technology fails in the wilderness. Food rations were small but concentrated. Escape kits could not carry large amounts of food, so they relied on compact, calorie-dense items. Things like concentrated chocolate, high-fat biscuits, or vitamin tablets were, pretty common. These provided enough energy to keep a man moving while he foraged or tried to reach friendly territory. In practical terms, this teaches us the importance of carrying small but calorie-heavy food items in modern kits. Energy bars, nuts, or compressed survival rations really replicate the same principle. A single pocket-sized bar can, honestly, keep you going longer than bulky snacks that spoil quickly. Currency and local items increase the chance of blending in. Many World War II escape kits contained local currency, which was super useful for bribing civilians or buying food without drawing attention. British airmen sent over Europe often carried French or Belgian francs. Sometimes kits even included local train tickets or forged documents. Soldiers knew that money was as important as tools when moving through occupied areas. The takeaway here is that survival is not just about tools, but also about resources that help you blend in or move quietly. For modern travellers, carrying a small stash of local currency in emergencies serves the same purpose. It provides flexibility when electronic systems fail. Cutting tools were designed to be hidden but effective. From tiny saws to razor blades, cutting tools were actually pretty common in escape kits. They were used to cut through wire, unlock doors, or even fashion other tools. Some were cleverly disguised inside pencils or sewn right into clothing. The key was always concealment, since, being caught with a saw or knife usually meant punishment. For a modern survivalist, carrying a discreet multi-use cutting tool is still absolutely essential. A small folding knife or wire saw really takes up almost no space, but it can be life-saving when it comes to cutting shelter materials, preparing food, or escaping entanglements. Disguise and concealment were built into every detail. Perhaps the most fascinating element of these kits was their concealment. Compasses shaped like uniform buttons, saws hidden in shoelaces, and even edible emergency rations designed to look like ordinary tablets showed remarkable ingenuity. This wasn't just about carrying tools. It was about carrying them without alerting the enemy. The modern survival application is subtle, but powerful tools that are hidden or multifunctional are less likely to be lost or confiscated. The escape kit relied on skill as much as equipment. No kit worked on its own. Soldiers needed training to read the maps, use the compasses, ration their food, and travel at night without being detected. The tools gave them a chance, but it was discipline and knowledge that turned a chance into survival. For us today, that means carrying tools is not enough. Learning navigation, practicing fire starting, or knowing how to ration supplies is what transforms a kit into a lifeline. WWII soldiers had little margin for error, and that is the greatest lesson. Preparation is worthless without the skill to use it. The forgotten WWII escape kits remind us that survival depended on ingenuity, compact tools, and the knowledge to use them. Soldiers carried these kits not as luxuries, but as lifelines. Their lessons apply as much today as they did in the 1940s. Travel light, hide your essentials, and know how to use every item you carry. For history buffs, these kits are windows into a hidden part of soldiering. For survivalists, they are blueprints for readiness in any situation. If you value uncovering forgotten tools and skills that still matter today, subscribe to the channel and share this video so that these lessons of resilience and resourcefulness never fade from memory.